What up, Dokkanners? Welcome back to Tsunami for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Hopefully you guys have been having an awesome time during the 6-year anniversary. It's been about, 2 weeks now since we've started the 6-year anniversary on Global. I have been having an awesome time, did a bunch of collabs, did a bunch of edits. You guys have been enjoying those videos. Thank you so much for the support. It really means a lot to me that you guys have been watching and enjoying the content. More good stuff on the way, but I need to drop the occasional single take here and there for these news videos. So today's video is going to be about the data download that has dropped on Global, and it is referring to the part 2 of the 6-year anniversary. So as you can see highlighted here, this is the time that part 2 will be kicking off for Global Dokkan. A lot of people always want to know, when you bring this type of information to you, you gotta know, you gotta have the time with it. So a couple days ago, this stuff was announced, but I didn't want to drop a video because of 2 reasons. Number 1, we didn't know precisely when part 2 was going to start, and number 2, there was incidentally a very obvious glaring omission that had me a little concerned, and that was the Ultra Instinct EZA. I didn't see that listed in the announcements that the data miners were talking about, so it could have just been a simple oversight, or maybe, I don't know, somebody forgot or something like that. But I had a feeling that maybe if that was the case, they were going to possibly shake things up and not have the int EZA in part 2. So that's why I wanted to wait. Now that we have the official confirmation, it is going to be dropping on the 19th of July at 2 a.m. Central European Time. What time does that mean for you? This is how you find out. You literally go to Google, type in 2 a.m. CET, and then type in your location. So I'll say California. Oh my god, I don't know how to type. California! I can't. California. It's 5 in the morning. 5 p.m. Thursday, California. Alright, let's say you live in Hong Kong. What time is that for you? It's 8 a.m. on Friday in Hong Kong. So you just have to type this. I can't believe that I have to say this, but I do, because people can't seem to figure out how to use Google. So hopefully this Google tutorial helped you out. I am being partially sarcastic and I'm being dead serious. If y'all can't figure it out at this point, you need help. So there you have it for the time. Now let's take a look at what the part 2 is going to contain. As you can see here, you got some fresh looking TUR art here, and that is exactly what's going on. We are getting the TURs for these free-to-play units and the LR for the Roshi. So let's take a look at the campaign. So right here, this is part 1 of Global. You guys have already seen this. We got the cutscene, the missions, the co-op campaign, the dual Dokkan Fest, 66 and the 6th anniversary ticket summons. I will be holding off on these until part 3, by the way. That's why I haven't done a video. Anniversary coin shop, the stones, the premium stones, the discounts, the Kais, the Pilaf's Trove. It's not a scam this time. It's actually a good deal. It's a Trove. We got the story events, Shape Up, Boo Fit training. Hopefully you guys have been doing that. God event. And we've got the Boss Rush, Super Battle Road, and everything else coming back. So, and then okay, I do need to talk about this real quick. The Legendary Campaign, for those of you who are unaware of what this is basically Dokkan's very kind and thoughtful approach to allowing newer players to catch up to the experienced players. They've streamlined the Pan event and the Zero Mortals Plan Zamasu event. Actually, they didn't really streamline this so much as they gave more medals early on with the missions. Basically, these 2 free-to-play LRs take a very long time, and with this new update, new players can catch up much faster and get in on the action. Because it's always demoralizing to jump into a game and then realize there's so much to do, and there's certain units that you can just never get, or maybe have to take a year to pick up. So they are doing a very nice thing by doing that. But anyway, let's take a look at part 2. Over on the JP side, this is the part 2 of the JP campaign for 6 year. Obviously, it'll just be exactly the same for Global, so there's not really much of a concern here. We're getting the new stages for the story events, so we'll be getting the stages allowing you to TUR all of your free-to-play units, the Tian Roshi, Krillin 18, Physical Ultra Instinct, and we're also getting a support memory. That's a Siblings Bond boosting support memory, I think. Is it Siblings Bond? Let's just see real quick. Yep, recovers 18% HP. Siblings Bond category allies attack and defense plus 18% for 1 turn when HP is 50% or less. It's kind of annoying that the support memories that we have so far are like primarily Siblings Bond. Like, can you chill, please? Anyway. So this is the update for this story event, and then for the Roshi one, he's already available at the TUR level if you farmed out the medals, but he will be dropping his secondary medals, which you will need to turn him into the LR. Now, I have made a cheat sheet, and I have shown this on quite a few videos, so hopefully you guys will enjoy this. This is a cheat sheet to fully awaken and EZA all of these units free to play. That means no Kais spent at all. And during all of this time, this downtime, for some of you who have been waiting for part 2, hopefully you've been using your spare stamina to get this stuff done. That way you can save your Kais for more pressing units like the legendary summon units, the top summons, and all that stuff. So at the top, as you can see, you need 29 dupes for the Roshi, 14 for the first copy to rainbow it. You need 10 more for the second copy at SA10, 5 for the third copy for the SA5. You're ultimately going to be turning 3 SSRs into LRs, which is why you've got 90 and 150 for the medals required. That seems very daunting. It seems ridiculous. If you don't want to do it, I don't blame you, but I do like to Dokkan responsibly on this channel. Hopefully you guys have been, starting to see some of the little things that I show you here and there that help you do the same thing. But if you want to join me, I will be doing live streams for this type of stuff so that you can farm the same stuff along with me. So that would be very useful. But hopefully you guys screen captured this. If you haven't, just pause it, rewind it, or whatever. But let's go back. So Roshi's getting an update. He will be having his LR available. We are also getting the Ultra Instinct EZA for the Int UI Goku. The weakness is rapid growth. I'll go over this in more detail in a future video for a team building guide, so I'll just hold off on that for right now. And yeah, this guy is going to be really good. So if you haven't already, farm out his medals for his awakening. You might have picked up this copy. Actually, not this one per se, but the SSR. You might have picked them up from your summons. And if you have, hopefully you saved them, because this unit is about to turn into one of the best units in the game in terms of stacking. So highly recommend you hold on to that, get started on that, prepare now. Just use the Dokkan Wiki for finding out what medals you need and all that. The God event. The God event is going to be getting 4 new units. Now, by the way, I have some bad news for you guys. If you may have not have noticed, I have only dropped 2 videos, one on Furby and one on the Barbie doll. I have not dropped a video on the vending machine or the rat from Chuck E. Cheese because, unfortunately, well, number one, I didn't have time because I was working on collabs. So I do have this one ready to go. Unfortunately, the rat, the Chuck E. Cheese rat, I deleted that footage. So I'm actually going to have to re-record that video. So, yeah, it's kind of a bummer. But part 2 will consist of Global getting, I don't know what you nicknamed this guy, Ugly. So we'll be getting Ugly. We'll be getting the, we got Champa and Beerus. So this is before Thanksgiving and after Thanksgiving. And then we got Mozilla Firefox right here. So these are the 4 units that are going to be dropping, or the 4 gods that are going to be dropping for part 2. Part 3 will contain the last 4. So that will be fun. I will be dropping videos on those and guides. And Infinite Dragon Ball History is also going to be dropping, because we're going to be getting the Warriors of Universe 7 Infinite Dragon Ball History. So I think that's, was it 14? 13? Let's see. Oh, right here. Level 12. So Warriors of Universe 7 will be dropping. Krillin, Tien, Roshi, Piccolo, Android 18, Gohan, Royal Blue. You know what? I think they're okay. I think the escalation mode is basically like how they all got eliminated in the show. Although this wouldn't be necessarily accurate. I'm just butthurt that Royal Blue comes before 17, but whatever. So this will be something to look forward to. I'll definitely be doing videos and streams on that. And then we got the legendary summons. So at the end of all of this, we got the co-op campaign. For the co-op campaign, I think you have to run Universe 7, Universe 7 units on a team for any event. So this will be a fun thing. I really hope Goresh and I get paired up for this. This would be a dream come true. Anything else? We got the Stone Sails and the top legendary summon. So this is, of course, the other banner that everyone is talking about. I'm really excited because this is my favorite category, but with this legendary summon banner, we have 2 LRs. This is not a dual Dokkan Fest. This is a legendary summon that consists of Team Universe 7 and the Frieza and the 17. Now, if you were wondering what this was in the middle, this is a reminder that if you are going to be summoning for this banner and you want to be ready, you should be farming out copies of this Android 17 from the story event, the final chapters of the Universe Survival Saga story event. You go in here and you can farm out as many copies as you want of that SSR 17 that you can then infuse into the LR unit. It's a 50% success rate, so I highly recommend you do that. I will definitely be doing a stream to prepare for that myself, so if you guys want to join me, feel free. And the same thing goes for the Frieza. At the SSR level, the Frieza is just a golden Frieza. But for this one, I don't blame people if they don't do it, because if you want to do that and get him to SA10, you're going to have to farm out an SR unit, which is going to require a lot more time and a lot more hassle. So this one's a little bit more annoying. But these 2 units are really cool, and they are a bookend to the best category in Dokkan, Universe 7, Fight Me. So that is a lot of stuff to look forward to in part 2. Once again, it will be dropping on the 19th at 2 a.m. Central European Time, which is for me 5 p.m. Pacific, which is 9 a.m. for Japan. Basically, it's happening at refresh. That's the point. So I really, really hope that you guys can understand that. Hopefully you learned how to use Google and hopefully you guys enjoyed looking at this preview of what's to come. Like I said, I will do a separate video on the breakdown of this EZA. If you want to see the showcase that I already did for this unit before he awakens with the Extreme Z Awakening, make sure to check that out. I'll provide a link in the description for that. But that is going to be it for this video. Part 2's coming up, folks. Get hyped! Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below and let me know in the comments, what are you most looking forward to? LR Roshi? Physical Ultra Instincts Awakening, where he turns around and you get to see his face? One of the duos getting their TURs? The Legendary Summon for the Team Universe 7? What are you most looking forward to? For me, I am most looking forward to picking up LR Int Team Universe 7. That is the last LR that I'm like dying to get. I do want both, but that's the one I really, really want. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! By the way, we're also getting a new season of Peton Battle, which will be happening a week later, but we'll talk about that later on. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.